This is Barry Zalma speaking for Claim School Incorporated's blog, Zalma on Insurance. Today we're going to explain why in New York, failure to appear for a scheduled EUO causes a doctor or other healthcare provider to lose the right to recover for medical care given to a no-fault patient. And failure to honor conditions precedent will always void coverage in the state of New York. State Farm contended that it is entitled to summary judgment because of the failure to appear for examination under oath by multiple defendants. State Farm contended that timely notices were properly mailed to the claimants who failed to appear. In State Farm Mutual Automobile Insurance Company versus Alford A. Smith, M.D. et al., the New York Supreme Court Appellate Division on October 24, 2024, ruled in favor of State Farm. The Supreme Court found that the EUO scheduling letters were timely requested and claimants failed to appear at the EUO. The documentary evidence showed that the plaintiff sent the EUO scheduling letters to the claimants within 15 business days of receiving the prescribed verification forms as required by New York statute. The Appellate Division upheld the Supreme Court's ruling that the failure to appear for an EUO that was requested in a timely fashion by the insurer is a breach of a condition preceding to coverage and voids the policy ab initio or from its inception. In addition, although the claimant Griselda Torres, unlike the other defendants, appeared for her EUO, Torres failed to return a subscribed copy of the EUO transcript. State Farm, therefore, properly and effectively argued that appearing for and testifying at EUO and returning the transcripts of the EUO are conditions preceding to coverage, and failure to sign and return the transcript warranted a denial of the claim for Ms. Torres, as did the failure to appear warranted denial of the claim for the other defendants. State Farm demonstrated in its motion and supporting evidence that multiple claimants breached a condition precedent to coverage by failing to appear for properly noticed EUOs on two separate occasions. Furthermore, plaintiff Griselda Torres' failure to subscribe and return the transcript of her EUO violated a condition precedent to coverage and warranted denial of the claim. Moreover, there was nothing on the court's record to suggest that the scheduled EUOs were not justified, nor held at a place and time that was not reasonably convenient to the defendants. Therefore, the court concluded that State Farm's motion seeking summary judgment in its favor was granted to the multiple defendants who did not appear, and it was further ordered that any requested relief sought expressly addressed herein has nonetheless been considered, and it was further ordered that the case shall continue against the remaining defendants, and it was further ordered that within 30 days of entry the plaintiff shall serve a copy of this decision and order upon the defendants with notice of entry. In my opinion, the defendants in this case were doctors, physicians, chiropractors, and other healthcare providers who billed State Farm for services provided to people who were allegedly injured in automobile accidents and assigned their rights to no-fault benefits to the providers who tried to collect their billing without complying with the EUO condition. They all lost their claims because they refused to appear, except one defendant who appeared but failed to sign the transcript of the EUO and return it to State Farm. They all lost their claims, and State Farm will continue its actions against many more defendants not subject to this motion. This video was adapted from my blog, Zalma on Insurance, which is available free to anyone who clicks on the URL zalma.com/blog. You can subscribe to the blog and you'll receive notice of every blog posting, usually 5 or 6 a week. And you will also gain access to the more than 4,900 blog postings. Please tell your friends and colleagues about this blog and the videos so that they too can subscribe. And if you're interested in further detail about insurance, insurance claims, insurance law, or insurance fraud, please consider for a very small fee subscribing to my Substack publication. Thank you for your attention.